welcome! My name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 1st Edition Reign of Winter, our 1st edition adventure featuring these wonderful and incredible Patreons who help support the channel, keep my lights on, and of course help me eat solid food. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. How are we all doing?
Yay!
Doing well.
Woo! Good to hear. Now, as you guys noticed, there are a couple of missing people here. We unfortunately do not have a Tim or a Lucas here today, but we wish them all the best and hope that wherever they are and whatever they're doing, that they are in good health and in good spirits. But for those of us that are here, we are ready to play some good games. So, yeah. First of all, guys, if you don't know what we're doing here, we are playing a tabletop role-playing game, an interactive storytelling experience, which my players take on the role of the protagonists of this adventure, while I take on the role of all the creatures, things that happen in this world, and dole out a series of consequences and actions while telling this cool and amazing story that was written by Paizo. Paizo, of course, being the progenitors of the Pathfinder role-playing game system. We are a very interactive chat, so if you haven't heard of TTRPGs, Pathfinder, all that, don't hesitate to ask in chat because we will answer it as best we can during the show. First of all, yeah?
Do you know, I heard something about Paizo and like a GM award
Okay, look.
somewhere.
First of all,
Oh, I'm
first
not
of
letting
all,
this go ever.
First of all,
I'm not letting this go until the next one.
I appreciate it, but at this point, I'm gonna go just to remind people that I have major imposter syndrome, and every week being reminded that yes, that is very true. I should be celebrating the fact that I am, of course, currently the Crit Awards choice for Game Master of the Year 2023. It is a very, very high honor, and I appreciate being pointed it out. But yes, we get it. But the thing is ultimately, my view on the whole GM award thing is it's great, it's awesome, it's a nice feather in the cap. But if you're not Paizo and willing to pay me because I have that shiny bit of paper, people in the chat don't need to know about that. They just need to be here because they want to be here. If you want to be here, doesn't matter if I've got a shiny bell on. You can just be here. You can hang because that's how we work. So anyway. Humbling myself here on this one. I appreciate
But that's what I'm here for, to do the opposite. You humble yourself, I hype you up. That's how this works, Dag.
Yeah, I'm just here.
And I pay you for me to be able to do that. So
which again, still super fucking weird. Anyway, nonetheless, thank you very much for that reminder. Yes, of course, indeed, I am the 2023 Crit Award winning for best Paizo GM. It was a great honor. It was an amazing experience, and yes, hopefully you guys will get to see a smidgen of some of that here. And if you don't, then well, call the Crit Awards and be like, hey, take back the award, and then they have to come to Australia, and I get to hang out with more of my friends. So there you go. All right, so now, there are some other people we want to thank as we get gearing in for today. Boom! There they are there. The sponsors. Damn it! I was trying to beat Kalindra to it. That is, of course, the sponsors for the channel, which, of course, again, help support the channel and all the cool stuff that we do. Most of these sponsors are things that I vouch for directly because they are things that make our shows better. Starting, of course, with Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork you can see on stream here, whether it's through my character arts of my tokens or through the VTT tokens here. Hero Forge is a wonderful 3D model making program that allows you to channel your energies and create some very unique and very customized Baroque model characters for TTRPGs or whatever you want to make it for. And then also get them 3D printed for your games at home. Don't play at home in 3D world, like I hear you say? Well, you can also subscribe to their subscription program so you can make as many of these really cool tokens as you would like for your online games. Or, hey, maybe you're a GM on the go. They have 2D flat-packed acrylic minis that can go for any GM who is traveling about. So yeah, no matter what you need, or even if you're a 3D printer yourself, they do sell the STL files. Go and check out heroforge.com. and go and have a bit of fun there. We also have a Hero Forge chat in our Discord. I haven't posted things up there recently, but I really got to get back to it. But it's got a ton of really cool model ideas and stuff like that. So if you're out for ideas, go check that out too. Next up, of course, Sirenscape for the wonderful sound sets that make us sound and feel so goddamn amazing throughout the game. Sirenscape is an amazing tool for making any epic game sound incredible. It is a fully functional soundboard that, for a very low subscription rate, you can have for your games to bring it to life with things such as someone casting a spell like Polymorph, for example.
A sound for polymorph.
Or
That's
a
awesome.
sound for the spell Detect Magic. Ooh.
Like,
Or perhaps the sound of a rogue picking a lock.
we fumbled through all those keys.
Yeah, fumbling through all the little lockpicks and stuff. But no matter what kind of sound effects you would
Damn,
like,
where's the key?
god damn, this sound effect is going for a goddamn while.
I think the spell lasts for a minute, right?
It does, and apparently so does the sound effect. So there you go. So so there you go. Oh yes, that's true as well, Forge. Thank you very much. You can also buy 3D minis of Hero Forges for VTTs like Tailspire in 3D and Tailspire and what's it called? Tabletop Simulator, ton of them as well. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Now, in addition, Sirenscape, wonderful. Go check out Sirenscape. And last but not least, our VTT of choice is Fantasy Grounds, because it makes me look like I know what I'm doing. Well, quite frankly, it handles all the heavy lifting in terms of the mathematics and the crunchiness of the system that I chose to love and fall into. So, yeah, Fantasy Grounds also allows me to very quickly adapt to any suggestions my chat has. If you want to design an encounter and I want to put it in chat, boom! It takes me at most 10 minutes to create a model in Hero Forge, come up with a sound set, take a map from one of my various Patreons, which, you know what, let's take a quick moment. Boom, where does Dad get maps? Boom, there, that's where Dad gets maps. If you want, and then, yeah, basically put those things together, and Fantasy Grounds allows me to do all that super goddamn fast. So that works for me. That's how it is. Yeah, there you go. And there's an affiliate code, so if you want to give Dag a little bit of a kickback, use the affiliate code, and Dag gets a little bit of a slice of the pie. I get like $1. It's not great. I don't do affiliates normally, but you know what? I use Fantasy Grounds, so, you know, why not? Why not take the buck they'll give me? Anyway, moving on. Next up, of course, guys, let me introduce you to the wonderful cast of today's session. These incredible characters who are going to be playing today, starting with none other than Kyrie, the slaying rat folk, herald to none other than the god of murder, Norgorba, after being ousted and rejected by the god of death after she, well, quite frankly, was incredibly rude and defiled one of her temples. This incredibly smart-mouthed, frickin' disrespectful. Yeah, go on.
So this bitch.
Yeah, go on.
I'm still disrespectful, is my point. So I had a friend.
Yep.
Who
was
cursed,
also disrespectful and cursed by the god.
Oh yeah. And complained a lot about. See, I want to say, was it Pharasma?
It's Pharasma, yeah.
Which is great because my last character was a cleric of Pharasma, so you know this is fun.
Sure.
And he died, and she was trying to honor him, so she spat on a statue of Pharasma, and things did not go well. And I still have Mistwind's tormented soul in a bottle.
I was gonna say it forever damned his soul to a bottle.
Yep. That's generally how it works. But you know what? I'm always reminded of that meme, you know, with that comedian who has this guy sitting on a chair, and he turns around, he shoots him, and then he looks at the camera and he's like, why is there so much violence? And it's like exactly the same thing. It's like it's like Pharasma is just sitting there minding her own business, shoots Pharasma. Why does Pharasma hate me? Duh.
Oh no, I'm fully understanding it. But you will note, I have not spat on any further statues, so...
No,
because we haven't found any further statues.
Yes, I mostly...
Don't tell Dag that.
Anyway, this colorful character belongs to none other than our dear friend Kalindra, who also, by the way, Kyrie is also the White Rider, one of the 3 heralds to the Baba Yaga, who is hopefully going to return from wherever she is and bring peace, or at least balance, to the world. Just like the Avatar. That's right. In this world, the Baba Yaga is the Avatar.
I like it.
Who only cast snowman.
Now, Lucas is unfortunately not here, but he plays Kichiro, the stoic samurai kitsune, who also serves as the Black Rider of the Baba Yaga. And again, as I mentioned, he's not here, so, you know, as much as he's getting. Next up, of course, we have playing the role of the dragonborn, dragon-blooded sorcerer Jet is, of course, none other than our dear friend Marcus, the GM. Hello, Marcus.
Hello.
Now, Jet was originally the son of a blacksmithing couple from the town of Waldsby who had been kidnapped by the queen in order to work in her castle. After trying to go on a quest to try and find and rescue his parents, Jet was swept up into the larger scheme of things. After a near death and then an actual death, eventually his dragon blood awoke within him, angering his progenitor and forcing a mutation as more and more of the dragon began to take over Jet's body and influence his just overall demeanor and the like. Hence why Jet now appears as a dragon.
Like this.
Next up, of course, playing the role of Makar, our ranger, arcane archer, and the dog Scratch is none other than our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hi.
Hello. Now, Makar's motives are a little bit unorthodox. He has somehow managed to wrangle himself into a deal with some redcaps in order to try and find the Baba Yaga. He has been taking too long, so now he is now sporting a curse from said redcaps, who have now put a death clock on him. In a very short period of time, Makar will be murdered viciously by tiny little gnomish elderly men. These geriatric scythe-wielding lunatics will, of course, rip his body to tiny little pieces and scatter them into the winds should Makar not find the Baba Yaga and return in prompt fashion. That about right?
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah.
Good. Excellent. Following which, we have playing the role of Rill, our dwarven cleric, raised by a pair of very, very delightful elves, and herald to the namesake of the Never Ember Ale, belonging to, of course, his beloved parents, which was, of course, outlawed in the nation of Erison, seeking to free and return his family's good name and good honor and good graces. We have Rill, played by our dear friend Brune Brassax.
G'day.
Oh, Brune is also here we go. Brune is also a cleric of Sarenrae, and of course is attempting very hard to learn the truth of his original origins after having spoken to his ancient ancestors about his dwarven heritage. There is some truth behind a secret clan of forgers that lays at the heart of Rill's history that is yet to be unfolded. But we know that, at the very least, it in part is connected to a rare and magic axe he currently wields, which its name escapes me. I'm going to call it Scroll Eater, because I don't remember, but I know it eats scrolls.
Law stealer.
Is it Scroll Stealer?
Law stealer.
Oh, Lore Stealer. Yeah, that's actually way better than what I said. So Forge of Lore, if you're in chat, fucking run. All right. And last but not least, also not here is Sir not appearing in this film, aka Tim. Some call him Tim. There's 2 Monty Python references. And of course he plays the role of Cromwell, the Dragon Fist monk, who of course is also who's the Red Rider, Herald of the Baba Yaga. And I think that's it. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, the last group of individuals we want to thank for today's session is none other than our most important sponsor, you guys in chat. Thank you so much for being a part of this show and just being here. Guys, just by attending these sessions, you earn channel points which you can use to influence the game throughout our sessions. Hey, is that Dread? Where's Dread? Dread! Dread! Did I miss Dread? Why are you shouting out Dread? If there's no Dread here, I'm sad.
Yeah, it says he raided with a party of 2.
Did he where?
Oh.
Dread! Dread! Go!
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I miss you! Dread! I saw the shout out, but I didn't see the raid. I'm so bad at this. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, sorry, I need to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can I tell you? Can I just tell you about this guy? This fucking guy.
Not the chief.
This
Oh, the dreaded
fucking-
DM, not the dreaded GM.
Oh, the dreaded DM. Oh, other dread. Also cool.
I just
yep,
assumed.
I fucking do this all the
The
time.
Irish one.
Dreaded GM. No. I do
Hey,
know
I
the
shouted out
dreaded.
the correct one though.
Give me a second. I just need to. Anyway, I'm still gonna do this. Fuck you. Okay, don't tell me what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now I know all of you guys in chat know our
yes.
you guys know our dear friend the dreaded GM, right? Everyone knows Dread. We love Dread. We love Dread. Okay? But there is someone else out there, someone in the world who is absolutely fucking brilliant. A spectacular human individual who I actually got to spend a little bit of time with, checking out their stream, hanging out with them. A fucking wonderful and incredibly kind-hearted Irish woman. A woman, I presume. Sorry, I haven't found your pronouns, but if I have, please correct me. But the dreaded DM, an absolutely banger of a place to go and hang out. Probably some of the most chill, fun, and awesome people to actually go and hang with. I highly recommend. If you haven't checked them out, go and check out the dreaded GM. And yeah, go support them over there. I am a fan. I dreaded DM. God damn it. Fuck my goddamn fucking. You know what? Just FYI, I'm Australian. We barely speak English, okay? But the dreaded DM, thank you so much for coming and joining us.
You
And
speak better English than I do.
thank you. I appreciate that, Neil. Even if you're lying to me, I will accept it.
I love their icon.
I'm not lying.
Their icon's amazing.
It's like
Yeah.
the 20-sided die with the dreads.
Yeah.
and then
Oh
the
yeah.
horns,
Absolutely.
but
It's freaking.
I like
yeah,
that. That's cool.
Yeah. It's such a vibe. Absolutely huge vibe. So dreaded DM, thank you so much for joining us. We're actually just about to kick off, so thank you for bringing your community here and trusting us with them. Just sit back, kick back, relax, enjoy, because we're in for a ride today. Now, guys, again, thank you so much for joining us. We have one last thing. For those of you who are a bit more generous and feel like they may want to support the channel, there is a number of rewards that you can do in order to influence the game as we are playing. So come behind the GM screen, and for $5, you can award a hero point to my players or a jinx point to myself. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points are used pretty much to boost up bad guys, make things more complicated, or counteract hero points. For $10, I will draw from your choice of either a plot twist deck, that one, a plot twist deck, or a heroic action deck. If you choose the plot twist deck, I will draw a random plot twist that will affect the game immediately. These plot twists can range from doing things like saving the day to horrible, awful things like having someone shoot you with a crossbow for no reason. Alternatively, of course, bada boom!
I feel attacked.
You can give a player of your choice a heroic action, which is a single-use superpower that is usually a free action that'll do some random stuff, like stoke the magic flame. When you or an ally is casting a spell, you may heighten that spell and make it more powerful. Just cause. That's what it does. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden natural 20. This golden natural 20 is exactly that. It is a nat 20, because why roll one when you can have one? And for $50, you can boost up an encounter, making an encounter even tougher than it was before, or providing a magical item to a player of your choice. This can be, of course, a magic item that they get to pick. You can pick the item for them and create a homebrew item if you like, or you can work on a set item of your choice for a particular individual of your choosing. Lastly, for the big $100, the big old 100 for a secret menu item. The secret menu item for today is Jet. As I've mentioned before, Jet has the blood of a dragon. What we've kind of touched on but not really gone into is how pissed off Jet has incidentally made his patron ancestor. So, for those of you who make that big old secret menu item come to life, Jet is going to face the repercussions of other children of that black dragon, who are going to come to make their daddy proud by whooping Jet from here to next Sunday. That's right, $100, and I will whoop Jet.
We do this weekly to begin with.
Yeah. Anyway.
Won't someone think of this?
I almost die on a weekly basis.
That is
Hey, I
nothing.
took last week.
Look, that has nothing to do with me, okay? You're yeah, right now, that's got nothing to do with me. Anyway, so, guys, that's it. That's where we're at. Ready to play some games? Let's play some games.
We have donations, though.
Oh, we have
also.
donations. Who do we have
Yeah,
donations
I
from?
do.
We have it
I
from
do-
Schoolie, I bet.
It's in the group DM.
It's in the group DM. I have a group DM. We have a magic bag. Was that Brune's magic bag?
Yes.
Okay. We have a plot twist. First plot twist. No, we did that one last week. No. Sorry, I'm vetoing that one. My apologies, Schoolia. Just not happening. Ooh, that we haven't done that one in a while. Gluttony. Brum. So our plot twist for the day is gluttony. An action for someone not holding one. Who is not currently holding a heroic action?
I don't know that any of us are.
Yeah,
Very
I don't
well.
know anyone.
I just
I-
looked at my thing just to be sure, and I do. I've got pierce resistance.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
I
so
do
I'm
not, and Rill does not.
And I do
Jet-
not.
All
Oh, I
right.
thought you just said you did. Sorry.
No, that was Neil.
That was me.
Boom. Rill, you are getting. Pwah! Distract foe. Play this when a foe within 30 foot makes a melee attack against another creature. That foe is fascinated with you and can't end this condition until it takes a hostile action against Rill, or until the combat ends. So you will create a distraction and fascinate a foe of your choice after they make a melee attack. So yeah. Then a hero point for Jet and Makar. All right,
Oh,
hero
thank you.
point for Jet and a hero point for Makar. Jet. Makar. Nope, that's Kichiro. Makar. There we go. Boom. All right, done
Yay.
and done. Also, Melville, welcome in. Enjoy yourself. Sit down. Grab some snacks. Chill. All right, I think I'm ready to play now.
Yeah.
All right. Without any further ado.
Slightly further ado.
Slightly further ado. Okay. When last we left our heroes, finding themselves in Iobaria, a nation adjacent to the town of Irison, where they are trying their hardest to find the Baba Yaga so that they might return her to Irison and depose the evil queen that is trying to freeze the world of Galarian. Our heroes have begun to make their way through the lands of Iobaria to find her last known location. Upon the way, they have found death and teeth. An old adversary returning from deep within the bowels of the earth in order to exact its revenge. Our heroes on their journey have encountered none other than the hunger below, the creature with an endless appetite, the purple consuming worm. In the midst of the fight, Kyrie was grabbed, snatched up, and buried by this huge, massive monstrosity, while the others fought frantically to free their companion from its deadly clutches. It is here that we return, with the beast being thrown into the air after having its jaws very surprisingly filled with ice, as Kyrie managed to finally channel the forces of the Rider of the White. Ice now coats her armor as she wears this kind of bright, white, almost flowing cold aura around their person. Unfortunately, the consuming worm takes on the properties of the creatures that it has eaten. It has eaten a white dragon in its past and has an immunity to cold, but its surprise will not last long. Our heroes have but a few fleeting moments to decide what they do as the creature gains back its bearings before its next attack.
Point of order. It ate a goat in last session. It was inhaling, about to exhale.
Right, that's right. Because after Kyrie was regurgitated, your
Everyone's
NPC,
welcome.
your NPC ally Erdija, the centaur, had run in order to try and distract the worm from you, yeeting a goat,
That's funny.
a fire-breathing goat. Yep, our world has fire-breathing goats, and if you're listening, you know who you are and you know what you did. As you, as the goat flies
here.
through the, as the goat flies through the air, this purple worm has eaten it, and once again taken on the properties of the fire-breathing goat, which of course, as many of you know, is the ability to breathe fire. You watch as its
With
jaw
a
opens up and a
14
gout
D10.
of flame blows up into the air. Now, we are going to have a quick pause before we return to initiative order, so that you guys may react or do something if you would like to. The scene is yours. What do you want to do?
Well, first, McClover donated.
Yes, I've just run those through. McClover, thank you
Yep.
so much for the kind donation. And Schooly Eye, you as well.
Okay.
McClover, you have given 1 hero point to Rill and 2 hero points to Kyrie, locking and loading our team full of hero points.
I was about to say something, and I'm glad I said it in my mind first, so that I didn't just say it out loud.
Well, now I'm curious.
Oh my god!
Don't you mean Kyrie?
So I have the spell storing glove, right? And I need to heal
Oh.
myself. So I was. Sorry, I was going to say I touch myself to heal. Oh my god. Okay. Kyrie is going to scream for everyone to run, and then when I get the opportunity to, I will heal and then also run.
hmm
All right. You may heal yourself. Well, what's this stream rated? It's rated mind your fucking business is what? No, I don't know. We don't have a
Hold on.
rating. We just accept that we're mostly adults. We we kind of vibe where we're at, you know. I have a little thing. Hold on. It's somewhere. I've got a mature rating sign. I don't use it, but I have it. Just so you know.
Now I have to math. Hold on. Alright, I am at.
Oh no, wait. I want to see if I have it. It is here somewhere. Where are you? Mature rating. Ah, here we go.
Quick, while he's not looking, let's all run.
Well, you can run. All right.
Oh no.
Aha.
All good.
There it is. Ah, wait. It is a walker. There it is. There it is. See?
See, I love math, but when I'm put on the spot, I cannot math.
I made it.
Nice.
Just so you know, I have it. It's right
You
there.
should always have it in Cromwell's spot, whether he's here or not.
Probably. Okay. Sorry. Apologies. Healing has done 19 points of healing as you feel the wounds from the crushing damage dealt by the purple worm's vicious jaws slowly start to subside. You realize that you are all still in mortal peril. Having called out to run, what are the rest of you doing? I'm going to say that, oh look, both Kichiro and Cromwell, absolutely leg it.
They got eaten by the worm. No, I was kidding.
They run so far and hard, they are nowhere to be seen. It's almost as if they're not here for today's game.
Okay. That is a full action of running for me, so I'm waiting to see what everyone else is doing.
Very well.
In the
You are-
opposite direction that I was gonna go.
by the way, that is a dead end that you're heading towards Kyria, unless you want to keep going to the west a bit more.
Oh, to the east there is a dead end.
East, sorry, east. No, you gotta keep going east, like down the corridor east, not right
Yeah,
behind it.
over here
there
was
you
my
go.
intent.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Also, really quickly, ladies and gentlemen, a big shout out to the one and only Kate Sullivan. Nice to see you. Or Kate O'Sullivan. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Mwah. Mod happily. Mod safely. Now, Rill, you're moving in that direction. Jet, you are a dragon.
And I will fly that way.
And
And I will
Macaw
even
and
dash.
Scratch.
Makar and Scratch will also go that way, but currently Scratch is faster than me, but since he's actually a medium sized and pretty strong, I'm actually gonna get on his back if he would allow it. And I would just say follow Jet. I don't think I have a command for that.
No, that's fine. You can
Okay.
tell him to guard Jet, and he will run to try and do that.
Guard
Exactly
Jet.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Then yeah, I go for them.
Sweet. Eldija keeps an eye on the purple worm as it starts to move its head back and forth. It seems to be chewing and kind of really enjoying this goat. Eldija sees you guys making your way and is going to try and draw its attention. You watch as she reaches into her jacket and pulls out what looks to be a they're called tinder twigs. They used to kind of start fires. She lights one up quickly, and you watch as she hey, and just starts gesturing.
It's Jurassic Park. It's
Before
Jurassic
turning,
Park.
turns around and starts running.
Is there a toilet? Do we see
Yes.
a cubicle of a toilet?
There's a cubicle
no.
of the toilet. It's just a short distance away. There's another centaur on the toilet. All right. The purple worm, of course, pays no attention to it because purple worms are blind and don't see light. But will, of course, make its way towards Eldija as it makes its way into the ground. Now,
Well,
that is
she's
the
dead.
last we see of the purple worm and Eldija for the time being. You continue to
Oh, no.
run for the better part of 10 minutes. It's a solid sprint. You still hear the sound of the purple worm in the far distance as you can tell that it is still in pursuit of your ally.
Oh.
As it does so, eventually the snow fades. You make your way deeper into the deep run crevasses. Out of breath, panting, your parched throats twisted around your esophagus as you try to catch your breath. This is a moment of respite for you and your companions.
Is everyone okay?
That sucked.
All right, we're gonna keep the same map, but I'm gonna move you just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we're being moved.
And then
Real-
Ject is gonna land
Thank you for
and
the spell. I used it.
That's completely fine. That's what it's for.
release the
It was for emergencies,
effects.
and that was an emergency.
Yeah.
All right. You do not see.
Just glad you're okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all right, everyone, sound off. Makar.
I'm not
That's
doing
so
like a
hard.
stance.
Neil,
I'm not
you're an
doing a
idiot.
stance when you call that.
it's like, oh, either Kichiro or Cromwell, so there must
No,
be-
you literally just asked for you to
I know.
sound off,
Self, yes.
Like part, like
I was thinking that
and you
Like
did it
Power
with
Rangers.
such
I was like,
confidence.
wait a minute.
Like you then didn't respond.
real.
Ah, life.
Okay.
I think
Ah.
you take a hero point for that, right?
No, you should lose them all. Anyway, and some intelligence. Anyway,
I'm already low intelligence.
So anyway.
Actually, no, I'm high
You can
intelligence.
tell.
Never mind.
after sounding off one at a time, presuming everyone sounds off, even Scratch will
Definitely
sound
don't.
off.
Definitely don't.
Rill just stares at Makar. It's like, Rill, and you're just staring at him. Rill. You're just staring at him. All right.
He just
you-
shrugs his arm.
You eventually realize that both Kichiro and Cromwell are nowhere to be seen. The crevasses themselves are a network of passageways that lead deep into this side of the country. There is no way of telling exactly which direction they ran off to during the confusion. All that you can do right now is hope that your friend Eldija, the ranger, will hopefully be able to find them and guide you guys back together. It's kind of what she's doing, so
Mhm.
for the time being at least, you're putting your faith into that. Also,
Okay.
they're not here,
Ah.
so we're also hand waving
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they are.
No, I know.
Yes. So I check Kyrie over and just make sure she is okay, and I cast cure moderate wounds as I do.
Sure. Make a heal check while you're at this as well.
Sure, I just accidentally cast the spell, but I'll do that.
You can cast the spell as well.
I drop it on her token. Maybe does it work? No, that didn't work. That was a good roll too, and I just blew it. I thought you could drop it on the anyway.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Ooh.
That was even better.
All right, very
So I'm
nice.
patting her down, checking her over,
Okay,
opening the ears, mouth.
a general checkup. It's like, you need to brush your teeth a little bit more. As you inspect her body and the wounds that she has, you do notice a bite mark in particular, one that is embedded into her side. Though the healing magics and stuff have caused much of it to heal, there is a discoloration, a very unusual one. This appears to be akin to curse magic.
I know it's probably not for Ozma, but that's where my brain's.
So I'm not sure if I just drop it on the. Some
Yeah.
healing. Oh, I healed her 11 points. Yay! But it's not actually 11 points. It's 50% more because I'm a cleric.
Ooh.
And that's what it does.
Oh, so that would be an extra 5 healing.
Yes.
Honestly, that'll top me off.
Done and done.
What was that? The ghoul thing we saw again before?
The Langhound?
It was a Langhound.
Langhound.
Yes.
Yes. Oop.
Oh, hand? I have hound.
Hound.
Okay.
Hound.
It's how we say hound in Australia, okay? It's hound.
Well, I heard Makar say hand.
It's hound.
Car hound. Or...
Oh, did I drop? Oh no, my
Makar.
phone. Hold up. I broke things. Oh no. Kyrie.
Oh no.
Stall.
Yes. What?
Nope. Kyrie, do you have a phone that you can join the chat in?
Did I drop?
No.
No.
Okay.
My placeholder
Yeah.
dropped.
Gotcha. Hold on.
His placeholder for Tim.
Thank you. Anyway, keep going. Just we'll have Brune sit on his tiptoes and just be like,
The Langhound, if it was out here, I mean, there must be a dungeon nearby that we must be looking for.
Yes,
or
recalling your
something.
information about the Langhounds, they do tend to serve as guardians of crypts and tombs and other hidden places.
Yeah.
You are searching
So
for
I-
a dungeon, so if you found the Langhound,
Yeah.
likely you are somewhere at least nearby.
Yeah. So hopefully it's not too far. We have a way to maybe find it a little easier. Jet, you're still flying? Correct?
No.
No, he has
I
transformed back
can't-
into.
Oh, okay. I guess
I
it did
canceled
a
the rest
minute
of my
later,
spell.
yeah. What does it last a minute? But we still, I think, or no, it's like a minute per level, I think.
Maybe we could look around and see if there's any discernible tracks or any etchings on the walls. Maybe something will give us an idea of
What about
like
this
a-
goddamn
like a
white
waypoint?
moons? How are we just gonna mention it and then move on?
The
What is
bike-
happening
Because
with this thing?
we've dealt with it. I've dealt with it.
Did he not say that it was a curse?
So I look at you and I say,
What?
I have nothing to deal with that right now. Maybe when I rest, I can help.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
Sound like this is the first time you've been cursed.
Eh. But I didn't even get to spit at anything this time. What the hell?
There are no statues here. Leave it.
Actually, yeah, if you're able to help Kyrie with that, maybe you could, I mean, because I was cursed by that the Banshee lady also from before. I haven't been able to get that off either, so
So we find a town. We
Pretty
figure
sure
out
the
if I can help
house
Mistwin
got
at
rid of
all.
that for you.
Get this
because
curse
it required-
taken. I murder somebody and then we leave. Right?
just murder someone. Like, I mean, didn't you murder the Langhound? Or who killed that one? Or no, it flew away. That's right.
Nobody. It left. It
Yep,
pieced
it
the
left.
fuck out.
I mean, does it have to be a person, or can it just
So,
be like?
so as they're
something
discussing this, I look around to see if there's any discernible tracks or markings on walls or anything that would indicate a possible direction of where we actually need to go.
Perception check,
Atrosa.
if you would be so kind.
I'm gonna murder a person, Makar. It's going to happen.
What? Like, can't it be some bad person? Not just a random person?
I didn't say it had to be a good person. I just said I'm going to kill somebody.
Oh, well, okay.
And then I'm gonna steal their shit.
Makar's sad, but
With the
he's
Yeah,
like,
22,
piss
"Alright."
off the god of the dead even more.
apart from the inordinate amount of noise that your team seems to be making in a place simply known as the crevasses, which echo throughout the entire region that you happen to be in, you do notice, however, that there are some strange markings nearby. One would call them footsteps if they were, of course, indentations into the softly laden snow before you. But you don't see softly laden indentations. More as if something with hooves had created almost tiny little spiked shards of ice as it left footprints. So instead of indentations going down in the ice, it was more like ice shards are pulled upwards in the shape of hoof steps as they go into the crevasses.
Okay. Does anything knowledge-wise come to me as I'm looking at these? As I move over to it and I have a closer look. Does anything come to mind of what this might be?
Yes. Make a knowledge nature.
Okay, I am untrained.
I will allow you to do it
Yeah.
trained and with a +2 bonus.
I don't have that on my list. Do I?
Just use your
Add it?
intelligence roll. Yeah, intelligence roll and then add a +2.
For my notes, how big is this wound Kyrie has?
Probably about this, like, probably the size of like a saucer.
That wasn't 18. Went to a 5.
Oh no.
All right. With your look, you can't tell it more than a 4-legged animal of some kind. Probably an elk or a deer or something of that variety, as far as size goes.
But it gives me a general idea on a direction to go.
Correct.
you're
These are not
saying.
normal tracks. These are definitely not just some random wildlife that you should, like, be like, oh, a bunny went that way. No, these look like something unusual or something supernatural is making its way in that direction.
Okay. So I turn around and I go, "Oi," to everybody, and I say, "Tracks, unusual, possibly this way, Atrosa."
Okay, well, it's some kind of lead.
In
So,
more or less that order.
all right, lead the way.
Well, there's tracks there. We have to follow the tracks. It's not
Well,
me leading
oh.
the way. It's just there's tracks there. Possibly if you look
Okay,
hard
well,
enough,
Follow the tracks.
I'll all follow it.
And can I discern what might have made it?
Knowledge nature check.
Actually, ooh. Oh, after her.
How about you all do it at the same time?
Well, I don't
I
have
was just
knowledge.
gonna-
Pointed out.
Knowledge
I was-
nature.
I was
Okay,
gonna
you said-
have scratch track.
Oh no, yeah. You look,
Well,
following the tracks
I-
is not a problem. Again, they're spikes. Like you can.
Yeah,
you
I
can
would
Oh,
say
see
that's
it.
the problem. I can track well. I don't have anything to discern what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
do not worry about it. Odd Bandicoot redeems an insight bonus. You look at these tracks and you recall almost immediately that you've seen these tracks before. A creature that you recall having encountered in the wilds back in Irison.
Makar wouldn't know. But yeah.
It
you might have heard
is
of it. Whoa!
The
this creature.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Nope,
I remember
nope.
it now. Yep.
We are not following those tracks.
Cold Rider. We
Correct.
already have a White Rider.
It is the Cold Rider. The
That's
Cold Rider,
not-
not to be not to be
Car-
Do not lump
confused.
me in with that thing.
This is superior to a White Rider. This is the Cold Rider.
Makar, think of these
Has anybody seen Dragon
as
Ball Z?
Yes.
the
Yes.
prototype of the riders. They
Correct.
are not friendly, and they are strong as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Correct. You have stumbled
What other
across.
leads do we have?
That's
That's what no, that's what I say to
So-
the group.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yep. Carry on.
We're
I
not
say, what
following
other
these?
leads do we have besides what we have here?
I mean, I think I think Scratch still is flying them. I could always fly. Well, how much time has it been since we got from the worm to here?
Probably just minutes.
Well, no. Okay. So 10 minutes from running. Caught your breath for
Okay,
about
then it'll
another
be
10
gone, yeah.
minutes. Healed for a couple of minutes, and then I'd say probably about 30 minutes faffing about.
Okay.
While
Just
Rill
making
was
sure
looking for
if this-
traps.
Fly
I mean,
only would
traps.
last 7 minutes from when I cast it last. So
Here's a
So
question.
no more
Doing-
fly on that.
Doing heal check on myself, does that actually recover hit points? I don't know.
You
know in
can. The
Pathfinder it
DC. The
does.
DC. You can, but the DC is higher when
Oh, it's
you're
second edition.
healing yourself.
Okay. And you can
And let
harm
me
yourself
tell
if you fail it.
I only rule it as a house rule if you roll a 1, but that's about it.
Cool. Can I give it a go while everybody's discussing? I've already given them my little 2 cents.
Yeah, sure.
And
Do
I
you
want to
have
sit
a
there and
do you have a first aid kit?
I sure don't.
Okay. You
Alright,
can. You take a
I'll-
-4 penalty because you're
Jet.
basically just like patting yourself on the leg.
Sure.
I was gonna say I'll give Rill one of my potions of cure light wounds.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't need it. I've only got 6 heat damage.
Two things. One, I cannot tell you how useless a White Rider will be against a Cold Rider.
Sure.
Two, Jet, you have fire, right? Just all of the fire?
I've got 2 spells for fire,
And
I
one of
can
those is
only-
a fireball, yes?
yes.
Alright. Just in case. I mean, we know.
I can do fireball a good couple times, and I can breathe fire a good couple times.
I think she's wondering if you could put it on her glove.
No, I'm not getting close
Oh.
enough to cast fireball.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we want to stay out of melee range from that thing.
okay. If you guys
So-
would like, I could climb. I could try to attempt to climb to the top and see if I can just see anything from here, and then just come straight back down.
The worm might see you. Azrael looks at you sternly. And he says, yes, the worm is still nearby. That thing is massive. It could possibly see you.
The
It
worm
doesn't-
doesn't
if-
have eyes.
Doesn't have eyes,
True.
but
Go for it.
true, I guess.
I'll watch.
Okay.
Real quick, Kyrie will also tell them. I realize it's called a Cold Rider, so someone should assume that it's riding something. It was on like not a moose.
An elk.
A skeletal deer.
What is that? Elk, yeah. So
Milk.
just to whoever wasn't there, I assume
Milk.
we'll describe everything that we saw.
Sure.
it's
Nice.
it's in Canada, so it's on a moose. You know.
When I get up there, I'll try and
Climb
hide.
check as you attempt to climb
Yeah.
atop the crevices.
I also have Scratch heal, so because I'm gonna have him climb with me.
Sure.
Can I, before he does that, can I lash a rope to him around his waist?
Sure.
Sure.
Makar,
I'll just
Rill
carry-
ties a rope around your waist, and I presume you tie
Okay.
it to your like harness.
Yeah, I will.
I just hold the other end.
Okay.
Oh come on! I'm using a
I
hero
would like-
point.
I would like to stealth.
Would you
and
like to know
find
the
somewhere
result
to
first?
hide while they're doing this?
Oh sure.
Sure. Kyria, you find a bush. You jump into it. You may make a stealth check. You begin to climb. It is not a difficult climb as there are lots of handholds and the like. The climb is slow and purposeful as you make your way towards the top. Once you reach the
Sorry,
top,
needed
a
to refer
good,
to.
a good.
Oh.
Your dog attempts to climb as well. Again, scratching and clawing and.
I did.
stuff
I
like
did
this.
ask him to heal so he could come with me. So
Sure. As you and Scratch climb up to the top. I need you to roll me a percentage.
Okay.
And while they're doing that, can I get everyone to
60-30.
roll me a perception check?
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say Jack will just remain on lookout with my whole 10 perception. 29.
Oh,
Yes.
only got 10 as well. Like, Real's probably more so. He's probably tending more to his wounds, but he is kind of looking out. And he's holding onto the rope. So he's probably
Whoa.
finished tending to his wounds.
All right, very well. So, real
That'd be helpful.
well, if you're holding up the rope because the thing is about 40 foot high, so you can only be about 10 foot away from the cliff edge if
Yeah,
you're
that's
holding him
all
up. Jet, you are also. Are you happy where you are?
Yes.
Sweet.
Actually, I would like to be up there.
Yep, not a problem. Okay. Neil, I need you to make me I need you to make me a perception check as well, please.
Okay.
Can I, while this is happening, just to test out her ability, I want to make a an ice thing that looks like we'll do Cromwell.
What
Just
ice
have it
thing?
chill in there. You have I have an ability to carve, shape, create ice into any object up to large. Like I'm literally just testing what I can do.
Sure. You begin to create, it's almost like a 3D printer kind of situation. You place your hands on the ground, and as you do, you start to create a solid ice replica of Kichiro and Cromwell. These statues are hard blue, it's like a hard blue ice. They do not easily break, and they are not easily crumbled. They are probably about as hard as I'd say you'd expect tempered glass to be.
Okay.
As this happens, however, there's a swooshing sound. As there is a swooshing sound, Macaw.
Yep.
You very, very suddenly find yourself yep. You find yourself aloft.
But I climbed too high. Oh, what the?
As suddenly a pair of giant talons swing down and grab hold of you from underneath your arms.
Ah! Oh no.
Can I like lean back on the rope, pulling, trying to pull down as this happens?
Yes, you may. Macaw, you are lifted about 10 foot off the top of the cliff. Rill, you are leaning backwards. You are also kind of slowly being lifted up, but you have, however, thrown off its balance, and it is not able to lift him off the ground. However, we are going to throw some talon damage at you here, Macaw.
Yep.
Rill is the one with the rope.
Yes.
Rill. Yep.
All right, can Kyria come over and help?
As you look up, you can see, Macaw, you are being grappled by what looks to be a very hungry griffin.
Oh.
It screeches at you as it flaps furiously, trying to pull you free of the rope.
Guys, don't let go.
I say, yell your name at it. You might distract it. And and I lean the rope back to Kyrie to help me.
All right, Kyrie, you get given a small length of rope to grab onto, as the griffin is pulling itself out. Now I have a question for you. Do you, Macaw, happen to have any hot chocolate on your character sheet?
No, because we drank it from earlier.
Damn, that is a shame.
Mhm.
All right, carry on. All right, with two of you pulling against it, I'm gonna get both of you to make a combat maneuver check, please.
Sure.
I'm also gonna study the fucker while I'm here.
Real and Kyrie, or
Sorry, is that CMD or CMB?
CMB.
Thank you.
Ooh, Kyrie, you just make the target number. As it
Hell
tries to pull up, Makar, you are pulled to, well, you are basically pulled to a stop. It is unable to move or pull you away. It is trying so hard to swing and pull you out of its grasp, but yeah, your friends hold fast. Makar, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to escape its grasp.
All right, combat maneuver as you try to pull the talons out of your shoulders.
Oh, come
Oh.
on! I'm using a hero point.
Natural hero
I
point.
don't want
A natural hero point.
Naturally.
Done.
Natural hero point.
Hey,
at least
one
it's not
shot
a one.
questers, welcome in. Love your face. Mwah.
So yeah, I got an 11. But at least it's not a 1.
That's true, but it is also not enough to break free of your current situation.
Mm-hmm.
Jet, shoot the fucking thing.
Jet, what do you want to do?
I'm going to meta magic my magic missile to turn into acid and blast the griffin in the face with a bunch of acid.
All right.
Love it.
As you change your magic missiles damage to acid, you create homing acidic missiles that... Now, keeping in mind, these will cost you a level 2 spell slot, yes?
Yep.
Nope,
Yep,
easy
I
done.
already got it marked.
Brilliant! I love it.
Nice.
These attacks are enough. As the acid sprays the griffin in the face, it lets go of Makar. Makar, I need a acrobatics check for you as the griffin pulls away and flies off, screeching in frustration at its lost meal.
14.
With a 14, you fall.
No!
As your sleeve is grabbed by your faithful hound companion, you avoid plummeting to the ground. As Scratch grabs hold of you and plants its feet, it slides close to the edge but misses, falling over by only mere millimeters.
Thank you,
That was a lot better than what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, can I just pull him directly towards me and try to catch him?
You pull him directly towards you, and him and the dog go plummeting up. No. Thankfully, you managed to grab you grab hold of the edge of the cliff face and pull yourself to safety.
All right, and then I immediately say, Scratch, let's just go back down, because... Oh, actually, I will take
Do
a
you
quick
see
look around
anything?
before... Yeah. I will take a quick look around before I then quickly head down, so...
All right. Taking a look around, you can see a small area where the snow seems to be thicker. Almost as if a moving cloud of mist and, I don't know, just like, what do you call, like cold fog, I guess. You know what I mean? Like when things are so cold, it like creates this dense, like, cloud, I guess. Low-lying cloud.
Fog.
Ice fog?
Is it just, yeah, ice fog. Is that what it's called? I don't know. If it's got a name, let me know in chat.
Yeah.
But yes, ice
Is there
fog.
a nest?
I mean, that's
Is
what
there a-
we called it because it
Mist?
is
It's
frozen
not quite
fog.
mist. Yeah, fog. I think I'll just go with fog. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, it seems to be moving as if it were following something or someone, maybe.
Okay. I was gonna take another quick look, because the last time he remembered dungeons don't move. So he's gonna assume that's not what they're looking for, but also just a good idea to maybe keep away from that. I'm gonna see if I can see the dungeon really quick.
Did the creature have a
guys?
nest?
I look around and see if there's a nest up here.
Sure, make a perception check.
Also, is there light?
19.
Like, is it like daylight?
No. The entire northern part of this continent has has not seen sunlight in several months, ever since the queen had started creating this massive snowfall. Dense clouds have hung over the air, skies day and night.
Awesome.
All right. In the distance, with your 19, you do not manage to see a nest or anything, but you do believe you can see a number of ways that the deep run crevasse seems to end. If you continue
Okay.
your way east, you will indeed find your way out, you believe.
Okay. I head back down to the group. I say, no nest. If we head east, that seems to be where the exit would be. And what was the direction of the ice fog?
Slightly to the northeast, so you could
Yeah. And if we
travel
go-
and
yeah.
traverse to the southeast and still make it to the same location.
Okay. So we should head southeast to get to the eastern exit. But northeast, there seems to be like a moving, like almost like an ice bog, but it's like an ice fog.
Very well, Makar. With what you've seen from your vantage point, when coming down, could you guide us?
I could try. I mean, if we just keep if we keep heading, towards the east that way, as long as I don't kind of get mixed up, but I can at least try. And then I can also, see if Scratch can help me as well, or maybe I can help Scratch. Maybe he's better. But yes, I will try to find the east way, or the southern east way. Not what you muted.
Thank you. You begin to make your way down, and eventually the 5 of you make your way towards the southeast. You follow the rocks, and there are a couple of times where you do get turned around. Various dead ends or the like seem to bar your passage. It takes the better part of a few hours to get through and eventually to the place described by Makar. Every so often you peer to the north, and that strange low-lying fog seems to get closer and then suddenly veer away. Working together, you manage to avoid it for the most part. But I will get a survival check from whoever the group's scouting leader or the person who is giving them the directions. You can make a survival check.
I think that
Which I think
would have
is you,
technically
Makar.
been me then. Yeah. And can I have Scratch make one as well, since I was having him try to?
Sure, I do not mind that.
Okay. Oop. And because I know he's got a better one than me. Oh.
Ooh, that was close. All right. Makar, you are attempting to try and make your way, but every now and then Scratch gets this bad feeling. The air feels colder, his nose gets drier, and he changes directions. And Makar knows the best sense to actually trust in their faithful companion and begins to move in that direction. You avoid.
Are we following tracks or just?
No, you're just trying to get out, so you're heading in away from the tracks. Which, of course, leads you to the end of the deep run crevasse and past the cold rider who is guarding these areas.
Yay!
Now,
Guys, we're out.
He yells out. The Cold Rider turns.
No!
this is true. Okay. Wispy clouds race across the gleaming blue skies overhead. But the floor of the crevasse in this area lies in shadow, the sunlight blotted out by the massive cliffs on each side. Gray grass and scraggly trees poke through the drifts in the ice and snow, weaving their way through the black boulders which lie at the base of these towering cliffs. Crudely carved into the face of these cliffs, several miles apart, stand 3 almost impossibly large sculptures. Each rise over 1/2 mile in height.
Damn.
Each carving depicts a naked humanoid woman, holding forth a warning hand. The first resembles a young maiden with flowing hair. The second depicts a pregnant maiden. And the third, stooped and withered like an old crone. Could I get survival checks from everyone, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn,
Nine.
Scratch.
A good thing I have plus 13.
Oh, damn, real nice.
Very nice. Rill, looking around and being that you are bearing mind for them, you uncover tracks near some of these statues. They indicate various signs that both frost giants and centaurs have very recently passed through this area, as well as the presence of an inordinate number of humanoid bones, varying in age throughout the area as well. Also,
Sorry.
Jennifer, please gain a hero point for being awesome and understanding good references.
Okay. So I stop, and I get low to the ground. I kind of dust the ground with my hand slightly, and if like any murmuring or muttering from anyone, I like shh, shh. And in a low tone, I let them know things have passed by here.
Okay.
Recently, maybe, definitely yes. Giants and swords.
Giants.
Yes.
Ooh.
Can't you see the Nike symbol on these boots? Right there.
Oh, yeah,
We should
I
be
do see it.
cautious. Yes, it's right there. We should be cautious.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Maybe we just move forward, but quietly then. Following
And
the
I go-
tracks, or do we just?
I go tink tink quietly.
Oh,
Sure.
Right.
Tink 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 tink.
Alright, cast that on. Dink.
I. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry,
Okay.
got my Aussie.
But I'll do my best.
I mean, I could try to
Okay.
stealth
Um.
and go forward. And
Yes,
the code
but-
word will be
By the way, you say forward. Are you attempting to leave the statues?
Well, I mean,
no, like this is just a cliff face. There's because you said they were like a mile apart or something.
No, a mile tall.
Half a mile
what?
tall. You said they were several miles apart. So
So
there's no opening between them.
Yeah, sorry, yes, several miles apart, standing three. Yeah, yep. If you
Did
go
I
and
see
explore,
these when
which
I was?
you, at the way back where? No,
okay.
you wouldn't have been able to make the details. But looking between all three, there doesn't seem to be any passage on the ground level to these statues.
Which is the closest?
Given that you've gone and explored each of them, I presume the crone will now be the closest after you've gone and had a look.
Maybe we should go to the crown one.
Well, the riddle we have includes all three of them. So I don't know.
Who recalls the riddle?
I wrote it down. So I have you
Please,
will find the crone only when the moon wanes. Look for the mother when the moon is full. The maiden is elusive, only caught by the waxing moon.
Is the moon in the sky?
The moon.
Bad cover.
cannot Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I know we couldn't see the sun, but I wasn't sure if the moon might have been up. Does that mean we have to wait till nighttime for any of this?
How do we know when it's night? It's always dark. Is it not?
Are you saying we can't see the moon because of all of the clouds, or that it's daytime?
Yes.
Okay.
As Rill pointed out, with the cloud cover, it is hard to tell day and night.
Okay.
I would say based on your own sinus rhythm, whatever the day-night thing.
Circadian.
That's the one, circadian rhythm. You would
I
say that.
sneeze.
Shoot.
Sinus, sinus, yeah.
rhythm. Yeah. Due to your circadian rhythm, you could probably tell that it is nighttime at this point, but you will not be able to tell what moon it happens to be in. Not unless you make me a survival check.
Jet, can you fly at
I
will?
will try.
Or Jet can
Can
try
I
to
fly
fly
what? I mean,
above the cloud cover.
No, probably not.
I'm more
12.
meant to see if there's something on the other side of these carvings.
yeah, I can do that. I'll cast fly on myself as Jake sprouts the big black dragon wings, and does exactly that.
Okay.
That
You
gives
begin to
me
fly
60 foot fly
upwards.
speed.
The ascent is massive. As I mentioned, several miles tall, you eventually come to the top of the figurehead. As you do so, you look around and explore the area. And atop each of the statues, you can see that there is a small mesa from which the figure was carved once upon a time. On the broad edge, directly behind the carving's head, you can see what looks to be an entrance. 3 entrances, in fact, one behind each of the heads. As for the survival check, with a 23, you understand that it is a waning moon this evening.
Hey, cool, crown.
Alright, Jack will fly down, or fly back and down, land, and tell them what he found.
So we have to
Hmm.
climb half a mile.
Mhm.
Or,
I mean,
Okay.
I might be able to carry one person.
I was going to say, if
Why
you
don't
can
we-
carry
let's-
somebody.
Let's see if there's a way up from down here first. Maybe there's an easier way to get up there.
In
And
case that
if
doesn't
not, we
work,
can.
here's my idea. If Jet can carry someone, that's great. I also have a potion of spider climb on me still.
Okay.
I would be
we
able
tie...
to carry. I would be able to carry either you or Makar. No offense, Earl, but your armor might be a little too heavy for me.
I have it covered. It's fine.
And if we use ropes as well, that should help.
Yeah.
Well, you made those statues. Could you make like ladders with your ice?
Are these sheer? That
You
is
make
true.
light
Skulai
ladders.
pointed that out. I do need to ask that.
It's funny.
Are they ice, did you say?
So
I
we're
asked
climbing
if
to
the
the
cliff
top?
was sheer and if I can make a ladder out of ice.
It is several miles. If you did, it would likely snap.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a sheer face, so I can't like make a ladder up to a spot that we can rest and then make another one.
Oh no, probably not.
Okay.
Hmm.
What we could also do, why don't we have Jet fly up with a rope, and then he can send a rope down.
Yep.
I
That
mean,
can
you
work
could-
too.
You could, stop and
We
stake it
have it with that one rope?
every so often.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I know we don't have a half a mile of rope.
I mean, if we waited enough, I could technically make a half a mile rope.
I informed the party that I have a spell that I could use to assist myself, and I could possibly yes or no, I could possibly help someone along their way to go up. Otherwise, I'll be holding onto the side of the statue and then using my axe to assist myself as I go up.
Okay. What does that do again?
And the spell's called Airwalk, is what I have.
Oh, that's a cool one. How many people can use it on, or is it just yourself?
Myself.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
It's a
think having
touch, so I
Jet
can put it on
stake in
anybody.
rope.
Well, if you would like to, what you could potentially do is Kyrie, you can create, say, like a kind of basket of sorts that would house yourself, Makar, and Scratch, while Jet and Rill, between the two of you, one of you airwalking and the other flying, you could take the basket and lift that to the top of the mesa.
It wouldn't be too heavy.
No, because both you
Okay.
and the dog are small.
I was gonna say Makar
There.
also has fly,
Dog's
so he
actually
can help
medium.
with that, make it easier.
Dog's actually medium size.
That's still okay.
Okay. He grew.
Also, Rill is a dwarf, so they don't get encumbered by heavy weightlifting.
Oh, sweet. Well, if it helps, I mean, I could always, I guess, it was something new that I got from when I got when I got cursed by the red cap. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard that red caps can either illusionize themselves to look like animals. I could maybe try to make myself into a bird or something. That way you
Go
just
for
have
it.
to lift, and that way you just have to scratch.
You remember the bit
I
where I
don't
said that, hey, you
think
could
you were-
probably do this and achieve the goal?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
Right? Like,
just-
why are we not just doing
True.
that?
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, you can do it however you'd like to if you want to spend more resources. It's your call.
True. All right. No, that's fine. I just wasn't sure if it would make it up in all in one go because it's several miles long.
No, that's not a problem.
But yeah, okay.
All right.
Then yeah, I guess we'll try to make our way up.
Sweet. You begin to make your way up the crone. As you do so, the winds begin to buffet you from all sides. It's perilous, and to climb it would have definitely been a task, to say the least. As you eventually come to the top of the mesa, here. There we go. As you come to the top of the mesa, you get this strong sense that something is watching you. Two lights emanate from the walls on either side and examine you carefully. They watch both Rill and Jet with very, very cautious and curious behaviors. These two lights bouncing up and down. They are they're kind of like this very cute, very cool blue-white kind of glow.
Okay. I
Do I
continue going.
recognize what those are?
Sorry, what was that?
We'll continue
waited.
going. I was just asking if Jack knows what the lights are, if they're eyes or something else.
Knowledge nature as you examine them.
I don't have it.
Stupid nature getting in the way.
I know, it's terrible. Anyone in the basket is welcome to as well. Like I said, they
I
seem to be
also
mostly
don't have
curious
nature.
about Jet and Rill, but that doesn't mean you guys can't see.
I am untrained.
Same.
I don't
just
have nature,
Straight up don't.
but I have knowledge trained, but I don't have nature. So
Very well. All right, you have no idea what these things are. As you climb up, the creatures start to get close to Jet.
Mm,
As they do so, they make their way towards you. And in doing so, will make physical contact. I say physical contact very loosely. It's more like a gentle
Oh,
nudge.
that's exactly what I thought they were too.
What?
a gentle
I'm
nudge
close to the
that just
combat tracker.
kills you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Fine. Zappity zap! As they brush past Jet, there's a flash of electricity that zaps through your body.
Fuckers. I would
Oh.
like to use my acid breath at one of them.
You're gonna try an acid breath at one of them? Let's go into initiative, and then we will get into stuff. Starting with
No, this
starting with
is not
Kyrie.
gentle touching.
Kyrie would like to study. You said there's 2 of them?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Kyrie would like to study them both. I would like to attempt to form what amounts to a softball in my hand and chuck it at one of them.
Very well. Make a ranged attack.
Let's chuck a snowball. It's funny.
Get the battle music going here.
She essentially just casts the snowball spell.
All right. How do I do that?
Do that.
How do you make a ranged attack?
Oh, there it is. I see it. Yep.
Yeah.
And I studied it, so I'd get that. Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
That will hit. Your snowball deals 1d4 points of damage. Plus your strength.
Wait. Plus what?
Your strength.
Okay. So my strength modifier is 3, so I will be doing plus 6 total because I studied them.
Yes, indeed. All right. 7 points of damage as you throw.
You're strong.
As you throw a snowball at one of them. This, of course, enrages them. Well, I say enrages. Yeah. Alright, so, standard action to create the snowball and throw it. Anything else?
No.
Pocket snow.
Wait.
Yes.
No. Still no.
Alright, very well. The Will-O-Wisp is gonna shock Kyrie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Zappity zap!
How close are they within melee? Or is that a technically a melee attack?
It is a melee attack.
Attack of opportunity.
You get an attack of opportunity when they make a melee attack?
Scratch does.
From
Combat reflexes. Oh,
no, that's not how combat reflexes work.
Sorry. Intercept blow.
Okay, so intercept blow, if we remember, is him intercepting the blow. If that happens, it means that you take the blow, you take half of the blow from Kyrie. Is that what you'd like to do?
It's only 3. Don't waste your shit.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Also, I forgot to tell him to guard Kyrie, so I guess I'd have to go first and do that.
Yeah. All right. So
Never
yes,
mind that.
it zaps Kyrie. The second Will-O-Wisp
I'm learning.
will zap Kyrie as well, because Kyrie is
Hell yeah.
But
Fuck me up.
yeah. Zap. For 8 points of damage.
Alright.
Yep, they're just basically zipping around and zapping you. Now, these creatures both dive in and out of, like, reality. They kind of sway and flow between them. There is a 50% chance to miss them because they're just cute little orby things of light. But we then go to Jet.
Alright. So I was going to breathe my acid, but seeing them flicking it out, I know something better. That won't miss. 50% chance. Elemental metamagic acid magic missile.
that's so many
Alright.
magic missiles. That's awesome.
Blam!
Very nice. 16 points of damage gets reduced to 0.
What the fuck?
As you fire your magic missiles at them, the magic
Everything!
Son of a
missiles,
bitch.
the missiles pass straight into its body and do nothing.
Ro would clap, but his hands are full.
He claps, drops the basket. Oh shit!
Yeah, exactly.
Jack growls in frustration. Every fucking time.
Yep. Okay, well, that's your spell. Makar, you're up next. By the way, I want to point out, I'm doing none of this stuff specifically to pick on Jet in any kind of way, shape, or form. I'll even share with you guys very briefly in chat, as you guys see here. Boom.
I am pressing X to doubt
the-
there, sir.
The Ascent,
Every
which is
enemy we come across.
yeah, no, this is the whole thing. The Ascent. This is the encounter. A number of will-o-wisps lair among the cracks and the fissures of Artrosis mesas, perhaps attracted to the residual powerful magic used to construct the figures. As the PCs ascend the mesa, whether flying or climbing, a pair of will-o-wisps emerge from their hiding places, attempt to use their eerie powers to lead the PCs astray. They form strings of light to lure victims into precarious areas. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, this is it. I'm not making this shit up, but it's funny as fuck to me.
Okay,
Every
I have a
enemy-
question now.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't magic missile. That was magic missile, right?
That was
was
magic
magic
missile.
Yeah.
So it has immunity to magic.
As far as you know,
I looked up will-o-wisps.
that's
Stop it.
not a thing that players should be doing.
No. But it says they're immune to all spells and spell-like abilities
no,
that
I-
allow
no,
spell
no.
resistance except magic missile. So why
No,
is it doing
no,
that?
no.
It's because it
actually-
resists acid.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
it can it can resist. Okay, I gotcha.
Yes. Also,
I just
yes.
wanna see
yeah,
because-
good inspiration.
So, all right. So
Actually,
magic
no,
missile
hold
will.
on this one as well. On this one as well. I am going to veto this because I think because Jet altered the parameters of the magic missile, it didn't register as magic missile, which is fine. So I am going to treat it as magic missile because this is still the magic missile spell. So you are
Oh,
right.
did it?
Yay!
Yes. However,
And now I have
okay.
closed it.
However, again, in future, I do frown upon players looking at monster.
Well,
stat
no, because
sheets.
I thought that magic missile like
no,
could do more shit than that.
I'm outlining the etiquette at my table. The etiquette at my table is if there is an error
That
like that,
works,
to
yeah.
discuss it away from the table, not during a game or at a table. There is no reason outside of you summoning these creatures for you to actually have any way to read, understand, or know these stats.
I know everything.
Not on my table, you don't. Not unless you.
I don't know everything on any table.
But yes, no, and I appreciate that we've not outlined this before. It's just a thing that I do because I do play around with stats, abilities, and powers and stuff, and I don't necessarily, and I know you guys don't do this, but like there are definitely some GMs who are like, some players who I deal with, especially because I deal with kids, who will basically be like, oh, but that's not their AC. Oh, but they don't have that many hit points, etc., 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 and it is very tiring.
Yeah.
But yes,
Nope,
you
I
are
can
right.
suppose
It
that.
is immune to magic, and we are going to have that damage go through. So that is 16 damage. Which one did you target? Sorry, the one next to
the
One.
The one right next to me. So one, yes.
one. Okay, cool. That is the one that's been previously attacked. So that is 16 points of damage, as it is struck by your magic missile. So now, in addition, Odd Bandicoot has given the entire group group inspiration, meaning your next D20 roll is, of course, done at advantage. Also, FYI, Kyrie, your magic to create the snowball. The snowball
Mhm.
isn't magic. Like, I mean, it is magic, but it's not doing magic.
Oh, I
damage.
assumed it was just like a blunt object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why that one did. Okay. Makar and
It was Vicaria.
Scratch.
All right. Just so I understand the placement again, who is carrying who?
No, like you're being carried by all of you are being carried by Rill and Jet. You're in
Okay,
a ice
yeah.
basket.
Okay,
real
I was
quick
just
as
making sure,
well,
like, so
Jet,
that I
you're no
knew, like, who
longer
was-
a dragon. Yes.
Yes. I'm just using the fly spell.
Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Nope,
No,
fine.
you remove my AC's still up. That goes for 8 hours.
Oh, does it? Oh, very well.
Okay.
Mage armor goes for 8 hours.
Done.
But I do have the fly spell active, so that's just fly at 60 feet.
Okay. I thought that was still part of the dragon thing because red as the.
Oh yeah, no, that part was that 30 feet is for, I don't know why.
Done and done. Okay. So Makar,
right.
you're up.
So it's a free action to command Scratch, right?
No. Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. So it's if I want him to do two, like if I say defend, but I want him to attack one, I have to do one or the other, right?
Yes, you cannot give him multiple actions. You give him a
Okay.
command, and he will do that on his turn, which is after you.
Well, since Kyrie said she's fine, since they don't do a whole lot, I will free action command him to attack the one next to Kyrie because the other one is up by Jet, so we wouldn't be able to reach him.
Sure.
And
Oh no,
I will.
they're both next to Kyrie.
Oh, I thought one. Oh yeah, that's right. One attacked. They both attacked Kyrie. I just thought it was up next to Jet because Jet attacked it. Anyway, then I will
No,
have it
magic
attack
missile
the
is
one.
just special. I get
Yeah.
that.
Yep, I keep forgetting it's like a super range.
Mhm.
I will have it attack the one that Jet attacked.
All right, very well. And what are you doing on your turn?
I will also shoot the one next to
How does group inspo work with a companion?
The companion is not a member of Group Inspo.
okay. And then I will try point blank shooting the one next to Kyrie. That's like
Use
also
your,
next to me.
Use your advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that one was a scratch.
I just gotta find.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll attack it. Hang on.
All right.
So
make an
that one
attack.
is. Oop. I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't have the map open. Let me get that open quick so I can drop it on the right one. There we go. Yeah. Oh, come on.
You do have advantage
You
'cause
have
of Group Inspiration.
Advantage, yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. But you.
All right, that is still a miss. So you draw out your bow and it passes straight through the creature.
Whoa. All right. I can't really go anywhere right now, so I guess that's all I really do.
All right, Scratch attempted to bite the one nearby, and unfortunately, again with the mischances, bit into mostly just light and fog. Rill, we are up next, as you are holding the basket with one arm, and you are still continuing your slow ascent with Jet.
Yes. So I have my shield in one arm and the other arm is occupied. I'm going to try something unorthodox. I have a gut bite belt. I am unsure whether or not I have to be grappling something for it to be able to make an attack.
Let's have a look. I think traditionally you do, but let's find out.
Because I was going to thrust my lower regions towards it to make an attack. That exactly sounds exactly what it is.
You know what? Yeah, it is basically a mouth on your belt that you can use to just bite the opponent. Sure. You know what? I think this is just fucking gold. So, yes, I will allow you in this particular circumstances because you are aloft to thrust your belly outwards with the belt buckle facing this creature as the teeth sprout from the buckle and try to magically bite this creature.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
What?
It is an advantage.
Both miss.
Don't forget
But
to
both
advantage.
He did.
I did advantage.
Oh, I thought that
And they-
was rolling. Got it.
They both missed.
So how does the
Yes,
mischance? How does it figure that out?
It's a
Because-
ghost.
Like, is it rolling a die behind the scenes, or?
It is rolling a die behind the scenes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
thrust out, and that's all I can do.
So again, the creature is just this floating ball of light that just whizzes past as you thrusting your belt to try and grab at it. It is just moving out of the way just in the nick of time. As we return to the top of the round, Kyrie, you inside of the basket, as you are now about a quarter of a mile off the ground. You could see these creatures still circling around you, zapping you for having attacked them. What do you do?
I mean, I'm gonna do it again.
Makar's just like the one time I
So-
didn't grab Force Anchor.
So then, how do I do the 50% thing,
It's
or did
doing
it
it
take that into
automatically.
account last time for me?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
All right, hold on.
Just double check.
Ranged
Oh
attack
no, it didn't
again.
because you're not. You got to drop the attack dice on the creature.
Oh, I thought I did.
Yeah, it didn't.
Oh, it wasn't there yet. That's right.
Ah, okay, yep, that'll probably work. That's fine. I'll give you that as a freebie. Anyway, yep.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, sorry, I gotta remember how to do that again. Go. gonna smack this one since everyone else is smacking him.
All right, your knife comes out, and boom! First one is a hit.
Ooh.
It is.
Hold
It
on.
says
It says
miss.
miss.
You've hit. Oh, and then you've missed the 50% miss chance.
That's all right. I'm using my thingahoozah
Thingahoozah?
chat thingahoozah. Oh god damn it, that just
All right.
sucked.
That's a regular miss. All right.
And then can I also do the thing on Jeff's jacket? My
All
last
right,
charge for the day.
What's the thing on Jeff's jacket?
I cover my jacket in poison, so if these fuckers touch me, they poison themselves.
Excellent, because we remember that we're going to be talking as if chat is just joining us for the very first time, and don't immediately
Yes, I'm sorry.
know-
So I have a jacket that's pretty damn cool that up to 3 times a day, this will be my last one, it kind of oozes this poison on it. So I will have to tell the other 2 in the basket with me to not fucking touch me.
Ah,
And then, yeah. And then see if one of these assholes wants to zap me again.
All right, now these things incorporeal. Small aberration. Bloody bloody blah. Here, natural immunity. Now, does it use the poison that you apply to it?
Hold on. It excretes a milky lime-colored fluid that is a contact-based poison.
Also, it's got its own poison.
I think so, yes.
Okay, not a problem. Then it will be subject to said poison. Okay, it is gonna shock you because you're the one doing the most damage, really. Actually, no, sorry, Jet, you're gonna take one, and Kyria, you're gonna take the other. Jet, your first one. Boom!
Oh
is
no!
a critical threat. With
Can I use my
With the-
ability to distract a foe of my choice
Oh, you piece of shit. Yes, you may. Fuck. Okay.
against the crit? Thank you.
It does absolutely negate the crit. So basically, what Rill does is Rill has
Thanks, chat.
the heroic action that was given to chat that allows him to be a distraction. In the moment that it lands the critical hit, Rill has given it the fascinated condition, and as it's about to hit Jet with a powerful blast, it suddenly veers as Rill draws its attention. How does Rill draw its attention, by the way?
I give it the finger.
And you watch as it
Quite
just
simple.
goes. Yeah, you just see this childhood flashback of this will-o-wisp just in a crib. Its single mother will-o-wisp is like looking after it as its dad will-o-wisp is walking out the door. As it's walking out the door, its will-o-wisp mother gives the middle finger. All this trauma comes back. As it now just move, it's gonna use its last action, just move towards Rill.
Everyone gets attack of opportunities.
Actually, you're not wrong. Jet, you will get an attack of opportunity. Scratch will. Kyrie will.
Yeah.
Makar will not,
I-
because Makar has a ranged weapon.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
was going to ask that because all my attacks are unarmed. Does that mean I could kick it with my foot when it flies away?
Yeah,
And I
don't
still
see why
get
not.
my
Oh,
sweet.
All right, Scratch will miss. Arf.
nice.
Sorry, which one is it?
Jet will miss.
The one next, the
number
one below
one.
Rill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number one, yeah.
Next to-
Oh
At
wait,
the
no, I get
bottom.
advantage because of that. The thing I
Yes.
didn't use.
Oh
one
yeah,
yet.
the
Oh, come on!
No, I double missed.
These
I keep
Alright,
getting
I
in the
missed
fucking
with the miss.
40s! I need a
I
50!
know will-o-wisps.
So close. Missed it by
Get-
that much. All right. Unfortunately,
Give it the
will-o-wisps
finger too.
are... Yeah, will-o-wisps are notoriously difficult to hit as it continues to move and trace lines around. However, it has used its attack and it has gone to waste. The second will-o-wisp is the one that is going after Kyrie. Zappity zappity.
I watched that with crits.
It
Eat
doesn't.
poison, asshole.
It will, hopefully. Maybe. 3 damage. And it needs to make a fortitude save against your poison.
Which is?
9.
Yeah, no, how do I know what the DC is of my poison?
Is it not on your jacket?
No.
What does your jacket say? Or is this one of the ones we made up?
It's one of the ones we made up.
Okay. Oh, it's Jeff's jacket. Okay, what poison is it? One E poison. It was. I'll know it when I see it. 'Cause it wasn't death poison, but it was a nasty one. It was blue Winnis. I will share this with you. Oh no, it wasn't blue Winnis. Blue Winnis was the lame one. It was this one. There's so many poisons. Sorry, just chat. Give me 2
You're
seconds.
good.
Yes, this is the one. Okay, I'm just gonna post this to you, Kiri. I'll post it to group chat. Hold on. There we go. That is the one. The DC is 18, and its impact is 1d3 con and 1 strength damage. Ooh. Okay, so that is. Could you roll a d6 for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Oh, never mind. Alright, it'll take 3 con damage, but as soon as it takes 1 strength damage, it falls out of the sky.
Yeah.
These things only
I
have
will
1
take
strength.
after Rill and flip that fucker off.
That's awesome.
Alright. It disappears. Falling to the ground. Alright. Then Jet, we're up to you.
All right. Then I am going to do the same thing as last time. Do my full elemental meta magic and blast the fucker.
Very nice. Alright. 15 points of damage as you blast him. Alright, we're at 38. It has 2 hit points remaining, and as always, we are going to offer you the do or die.
Ooh.
Do you wish to take it?
Ooh, yes.
All right, the do or die. Regardless of the situation, the creature is going to be finished off by your attack. But do or die. The creatures have damaged the ice basket and will potentially cause it to break.
Oh no.
Do or die.
Uh-oh.
Let's find
That's
out.
what I was gonna say. Do we get to also vote? Since if he dies, we all die? Okay,
Nope.
no. Got it.
Nope.
Well, here's the thing. Makar can fly.
I can't
So
now.
he can.
I casted it
Why?
on Scratch earlier to try to save him from the purple worm.
Do you only,
And I only
have one
have-
cast?
Yeah, because I have that, and then I have a cast for B shape and blink as well. Those are my 3.
All right, here we go.
You only get
Flipping.
3 casts of
Okay.
level 3 spells.
TPK.
Yeah.
I can reach out and grab one of you if you
I
fall.
can still grab Scratch and Kyrie, so yeah, let's do it.
Do.
Woo!
That, ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
is the
I just
do.
told you that.
All right, which means, of course,
Nice.
as your blast manages to explode into the creature, it fades away, fizzling out and becoming no more. All right.
Woo!
Woo.
We did it.
Oh my god, those are so hard. We was tied to some tiny ghosts.
Well, the
You
will
did
was
the thing.
Maybe, Makar, maybe you should maybe I should teach you how to use magic missile. That might be beneficial for you in the future.
I flip him off. Everybody's flipping everyone off.
Oh, whoops, I accidentally dropped Makar.
Ah! B-shaped
It's not
bird.
the it's not the Mr. Bean movie.
And while we're continuing up,
Mhm.
Kyrie is going to continue to try to fix basically anything cracks in the basket.
Sure, not a problem.
Ooh.
We make
As
our
you
way
can-
to the top.
As you continue to the top, vertiginous cliffs surround the mesa on all sides. Through a rock wall backing the top of one of the figureheads arriving at the plateau, you can see that there is some cover that has been created from the cold winds that blow at this altitude. From every direction, the view is dizzying, offering a clear panorama of miles and miles of Iobaran wilderness. You take a moment and breathe it in. It is breathtaking, to say the least.
Whoa.
A small copse of bare weathered trees stands in the shelter of the rock wall. Their knotted roots cling desperately to the cold, hard stone here. Dozens of bones litter the ground before the grove, some so ancient that the tree roots appear to have grown right through them and become part of the corpses themselves. Behind the tree, a shadowy arc opening in the wall seems to open a portal. Not a magic portal, but a regular one, that leads deep within the stone of the crone's head.
Well, shall we head in?
I take a good gaze around the surroundings, even though you
Yeah,
just described
same.
it. I take a very good look around, and I heed caution to everyone that maybe we should maybe something here that's still even though the bones look very old, there may be something here still.
All right. I will
Okay.
say that you guys will notice this as you approach, so you're not going to rush ahead and get ambushed or anything. But there is something unusual about the large tree that resides in this grove. As you enter the grove, in order to examine the area, approaching cautiously, the tree addresses you.
All who seek to enter Artrosa must first present me with a sacrifice.
Hopefully, you guys all help.
Okay, now
What?
now we're
Weird.
talking my language. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I don't actually mean this. I'm very much saying this out of character. Are you ready? Hey, Makar, let me see your dog.
No! Not Scratch.
I turn and say, "No, wait, hang on." I take a step towards the tree and Real bows to the tree. And it says, "What exactly do you mean by that? Do you mean a sacrifice of flesh, or do you mean a sacrifice of some other means?"
One moment.
I think you're muted.
No, I'm not. I'm just not talking to you.
Yeah, you're
No.
muted still.
I would say, yeah. I think he wasn't muted. I think he was just doing something.
Oh.
Yep.
Got it.
All right. This, by the way, is the tree in question.
Ooh.
It's not foreboding or
that's
anything.
not-
That's a very curvaceous tree.
It is.
Yes.
It is a very curvaceous tree. All right. The tree itself, gesturing with one of its long branches, gestures towards what looks to be a corpse of a gutted centaur. She,
Oh no.
she looks in your direction and says,
My sacrifice need not be as extravagant, such as the gift of one of their own kind. But I appreciate the sentiment. The more valuable it is to you, the more
You
Is he
keep
valuable.
cutting
breaking up
out.
for anyone else? Okay, cool.
Yep, it keeps
Yeah.
cutting out.
Sorry, is this better? So, the creature before you is what I seek. Your sacrifice does not need to be so extravagant. But the more valuable it is to you, the more the sentiment remains.
Car, give me your dog.
I pull my dagger bow at you. No, you don't touch Scratch.
Are there any tracks nearby that
on the top of this, like, half a mile tall mesa? No.
I mean, things have clearly come here because there's a gutted
The dead
centaur.
things.
Also of note, that's not Erdidja, right?
No, it's not.
But it could be. Do we know where she is?
All right, I'm gonna Jake is gonna like
I think she's looking for
motion for
Kichiro
everybody to
Cromwell.
come
I want to
over.
kill.
Jack's gonna motion for everybody to like come over and huddle away from the tree so they can whisper without the tree hearing them.
Joe?
All right.
I'm
So
not
what I'm
giving you a
thinking
scratch.
is we don't offer anything, and I just set the fucker on fire.
I mean, I also have fire, so I'm all for that.
I know Rill also has fire.
Okay, but we don't know anything about this. We're standing on the top of a
We didn't
half a
know
mile
anything
tall
about those
cliff.
lights we just fought either.
Would it not
Yes, but
have
that was
something
literally
of
life or
value
death.
that it
They
could
were
offer
attacked.
us?
I don't have anything of value. I mean,
It
other
could
than
knock us all off of here, and we could all die, or I could just kill something.
Yeah, the tree.
Ugh.
Well, what do you want to kill? You're not getting scratched.
Why not?
We could offer it knowledge.
Because-
Could it's something we could offer it.
I don't think the tree's gonna.
I'd rather give myself
go
up
for
before you get
knowledge.
screwed a scratch.
Fine, I'll kill Makar. I don't.
No.
You say that like I have a problem with it. Ugh. Okay. Ugh.
Is
What
the
if we
griffin
just
flying
each give
overhead
it our
still
own blood?
nearby? Do it.
Well, it did say the more sentimental the thing, and honestly, I don't know if my blood's even blood anymore.
It is.
Yeah, mine's pretty poisoned, but that would be her
Well-
problem, not mine.
Will she just take blood? I mean, we could all
I don't
just
know.
try and give her a
I
little
mean,
bit
my
of our
blood
own
is
blood.
pretty important to me.
You
It's a
could give her
vampire
your
tree.
blood. Yeah, Kyria, give it your blood.
I'm saying we each give some blood.
I'm down for it, but if you just
And I will give Scratch's
yeah.
blood.
Oh,
All right, fine, but if it doesn't work, I'm
No,
gonna
kidding.
fireball the tree.
yeah, we can at least try.
I said I totally agree. I don't like the idea, but
I
we can
don't
give it a
either,
go.
but it's the only thing we know right now without anyone dying.
Rill. Make
Yes.
a sense motive check.
Sure. $23.
Okay. You think about it. You don't like the idea of giving blood or sacrificing stuff. Like, again, there's a very ritualistic nature here involved in gaining access. The tree itself, you don't know. There's something odd. The first thing that jumps into your mind is
It talks. That's
well,
one thing.
yes,
The
that
boobs.
definitely jumps into mind. Is someone has clearly sacrificed things to this tree before. But at the same time, if this was a par for the course thing, it means that no one would be able to pass through here without sacrifice. Meaning that even the Baba Yaga or whomever built this place would have to ultimately sacrifice things as well. And why would you create a door that needs you to give some of your sentimental and favorite stuff up every time you go through it? The witches, or whoever made this place, needed to have some way of getting through that was kind of like almost for them or them alone. You believe that this sacrifice might be not the only way to get past this creature.
This is another goddamn riddle.
Right, there's violence.
But is the door open behind it?
It does say it is. Yeah, it is open. You could just try to piss bolt your way through.
I turned to the group and I said, look, there could be another way besides offering something to it. And I look at Jet and I say, everything's not about violence. Violence does solve a lot of things, but this may not be just violence. Maybe there's something else. If we put our heads together, we may be able to come up with a solution.
Does the tree look like it has any eyes or anything?
No, it's a tree.
Okay. Just asking.
What if we? I mean, up here is pretty sparse. I would kill something if you guys would let me, and you can't. You aren't, and I can't find. Can anyone? Can anybody here? Summon things, like elementals and shit.
Summons when killed do not leave bodies behind.
Okay,
Um,
because I would kill that.
I look into the sky. Is there anything around us nearby?
You do know the griffin is hunting in the area somewhere nearby. You also know that your centaur guide is also in the area nearby.
Okay. We could go fight the griffin and try, but how would we get it up here?
Well,
Maybe
while we're here,
there's
why
a
don't
way
we
to get it here.
try what Rill is saying?
Yeah,
Even though I want to kill things. We can tell it, the area is sparse. There's no creatures here. For us to provide a sacrifice, is there something else we can do? Basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Rill, I literally push you forward.
Thanks.
I mean, it was your idea, so.
I look at you now, and then I turn around and say, I'm not the sacrifice.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, Rill. If you would like to, what do you try to address the tree with?
Can you say again what my sense motive
So
perceived?
Yeah. So in simple terms, this creature is taking sacrifices. That is a way to get through. But you think the masters of this dungeon would not so readily make a guardian that needed a sacrifice every time you came and went. They needed to have a way that was simpler, something for them specifically.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I get it now.
Should I go up then? Because I'm a White Rider. I'm the White Rider.
You do not know if the Baba Yaga or the riders were the ones who forged this guardian or this dungeon, or if that
But the three riddles we got about the Mother Maiden Crone, which we just climbed one of, was in the Baba Yaga's hut.
I have an idea. Do
you want me to come?
I bow again to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And
tree likes that.
I say, dear tree, atop the mountain, atop of the crone.
Ooh. Okay.
May I offer you, as a sacrifice, a portion of my energy?
A
portion of my magical power.
Ooh. Okay. Make a diplomacy check with a +2 bonus.
Finding skills. Finding skills.
Can I ask Alexandra if they know anything about this tree?
She's not with you at the moment.
Well, it's my armor, so I would hope she is.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant. Sorry, I'm getting the
nice.
The armor seems to not know anything about the tree or this dungeon.
Okay.
Nor does Kichiro's. All right. Rill, with a diplomacy of 24. The tree goes.
An interesting proposition. I have sucked blood and flesh, and sucked marrow from bone, but never have I sucked on magic. Come close, that I may taste thee.
I turn to everybody else and I look at them and I kind of nod. I put my eyes real wide and I kind of nod. and then I walk up to the tree. I don't have a weapon drawn. I have shield in hand. I don't have a weapon drawn.
Sure. Very slowly, these large vines come down from the branches atop. They stretch out and weave around you. Their touch is almost gentle against you. There's no violence, there's no aggression. But as this happens, you suddenly watch as the leaves start to glow with this white aura of energy that passes down the branches and towards you. Rill, if you are willing to, what level spell would you sacrifice to the tree?
3rd level.
3rd level. It is satisfied. You may mark off one use of a 3rd level spell, and it is satiated with the magic it drains from your person.
I pant, or as if like I've run a mile. I like dust myself off, removing any leaves that are still left, and I kind of look up at the tree, and I bow as I back away from it.
The tree moves
and I
aside.
And then I just stand there, like I only move probably 5 or 10 feet away from the tree. And then I stand there, I glance up at the tree one last time, and I mouth, thank you. And I look to everybody else, and I kind of do the whole, as if like a butler or someone is like gesturing towards, like a waiter's like, here you go, here's your seats. And I'm like gesturing towards the door.
Thank you, Rill. Yeah, we kind of my car gestures and gets everyone to get going so we can move through.
It kind of kicks the snow because she wanted to kill something. She's eyeing Scratch right now. She won't actually do it, but it's fun.
I know. One of these days.
I wait till whoever is the first person that's going to walk into there, and then I follow the procession.
All right. You begin
Kind
to
of
enter.
panting a little bit, as if, yeah, almost like, just got the life sucked out of me.
I suppose Jack will go first then.
Yeah, I'd like to go right after Rill, lay a hand on his shoulder, and ask what just happened, because she has no idea what that was.
Magical energy. What fuels me? Fuel, as in fuel, fuels me. Not feels me, feels me. Words.
Fuel, we got it.
Yeah.
Like
What
energy.
gases
Got
me?
it.
For all our American viewers, what gases me?
Gets you going.
We know what fuel is. We don't say petrol.
That's right, we say petrol.
Yeah, you guys say gas.
That's right, you say gas.
I say poops.
All right. Making your way into the portal in the mountain, you descend down a long and arduous flight of stairs.
Jet's first, by the way, I'm next.
Reorder ourselves, right? Yeah.
You may
Yep,
order
thanks.
yourself.
Okay.
Jet runs
Give me
away.
1 second.
Jet runs away. But fuck you
As
all.
you
Giving everybody the
descend,
finger.
The passageway widens to a natural cavern divided by a thick column of stone. The unusual darkness seems to swallow everything, and a gnawing cold creeps into the stale air. Now, as you enter, the shadows seem to twist and dance in this area. And you hear a voice. Left or right? Choose. One. Two. No.
If you're speaking, I don't hear anything.
Sorry.
I hear some of it.
Let me try again.
It's like choose wisely
You heard that? I heard nothing.
a little bit.
I heard nothing.
Choose your path. Left or right. One to death and one to life.
And you said they're both covered in like shadow?
They are both
Or,
covered
like,
in
darkness?
dancing shadows.
Anyone have a
Okay.
coin?
I'm behind Jet, but like kind of still there.
So Rill takes a couple of steps forward.
Wait, real.
Yeah.
I can throw light in there if you'd like.
Yes, you can. I was
Yeah.
about to suggest the same thing. I have light also.
Just to be that guy, can I see anything because I have dark vision?
Nope.
Okay. I don't. For in this case, Brune, is it like a spell slot you have to do to cast it, or do you just do it as like a cantrip kind of thing?
Who's Brune?
Sorry,
Back in just a second.
Okay, fine. Do you use energy when you do it, or can you cast it at will?
I'm able to cast it at will.
Okay. So I can also cast daylight, but I just have it as a spell-like ability, so.
I believe I
Yeah,
am
go
gifted with that magic too, but presently I am unable to cast it this day.
Oh, okay. Oh, the light one?
No, daylight, the spell.
Oh. Gotcha. I don't know how. I mean, you can go ahead then and do it, so I don't have to use mine. But if it doesn't work, I'll go ahead and do mine then.
I have my shield in hand, and I retrieve my hand axe from my belt. I raise my shield, and a number of little dwarven hands sprout from my shield. Yeah, and they weave the spell for me. And I cast light upon my axe. It's just a cantrip.
All right, done and done. As a light begins to illuminate from your shield, it fills the area with a warming light. At this point, you see quite clearly a number of shadows belonging to people that are not there. They seem repelled or put off by the light.
Ooh. Maybe
I'm a
we
little
head.
startled by this.
Once again,
Choose your path, left or right. One to death, and one to life.
Uh-oh.
Okay. This is since I have light now. I look back at everybody else and I say, before we move any further.
Sorry, super quick. You looked back, did you?
Yeah, I look back at everybody else.
As soon as you do so, the shadows disappear.
Awesome.
Apologies.
No, okay, so I don't see this anyway because I'm looking back at everybody else.
Correct.
So I say, well, before we proceed with that voice, possibly we have a very quick look at either left or right and try and make a decision on that. What does everybody think?
Like one person goes one way, one person goes the other, so we know.
No, not like that. No.
Oh,
I kind of flick my car in his forehead and say, no. More like with our eyes from where we're standing. Sorry, Jet.
I say we just go through.
Yeah, just book it.
No, yes, we should be cautious, but being cautious too much will only just get us killed even faster.
Real kind of, he smokes a little bit and he shrugs and he says, after you.
All right.
Can we see the end? Oh, okay.
And just walk through. Hey,
And then we
nothing to
both
be afraid
died.
of.
You both walk through. Inside bonus. The correct answer was to do what Rill did, which was to turn away from the actual choice. As soon as you did so, it seemed to trigger their, I guess, puzzle solve, the riddle solve, and the
Oh.
shadows simply disappeared. At this point, it
The
doesn't
answer
matter
was
which
neither?
path you take. Correct.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Oh,
All right, let's go, Real.
good
yeah,
job.
I-
Good
Will.
job, Brill.
I just-
No, that's a good fucking job.
Yeah,
Good
good
job.
job. Because we would have fucked
Actually, we do
everything
know
up.
that because of the insight bonus.
If you had gone forward,
Yeah,
if you had gone forward, no matter which direction you would have taken, they would have killed you or attacked you. You know, you could have killed them, but they would have attacked you. But you solved it, so there you go.
Nice.
All right.
I kind of golf clap myself, and then I turn
doing, yeah.
back and look down the tunnel, and I say, "Sure," and then I keep going.
That'll work. All right.
Okay.
The next chamber beyond, you find yourself into another open cavern. A large black cauldron sits in the middle of a small landing between two flights of curving stone stairs. A ring of runes surround its base. They all say, "Oh, no, sorry, I went with a ring of brunes. Just all these brune brass axes. No. A ring of runes surround the base of the cauldron, which contains a bubbling, streaming, multicolored stew. To the east, a small table sits adjacent to the wall. There is a strong aura that comes from here.
I would like to stop Makar and or Jet from going forward and smelling or tasting it.
No, I
I'm
was
behind
actually
you.
going to ask if I could use knowledge or
I haven't
arcana to
done.
understand any of it.
Can I try it with linguistics because I don't have knowledge arcana?
Well, there's lots of stuff here, and we are going to save that for next time, but on my cliffhanger, which I was about to do, I love the enthusiasm and the fact that everyone's so willing to keep going. A smoke of miasma roils forth from the cauldron. As it begins to take shape, large tendrils emerge from its central mass, coalescing in these barbed talons with razor-sharp claws.
Oh, damn.
The creature you see before you is...
I'm gonna guess gross.
not gross.
Guys, I don't think we're in years.
All right, Kyria, you can kill Makar now.
No.
Sweet. Come here.
Those are rough.
A reference to something that does not exist in this world.
Anyway, I'll just do
That's
that.
why I
There
said
you go.
ears and
So yes, it is like this. It is this swirling cloud with large clawed tendrils that erupt from the cauldron like a smoke.
How the fuck am I supposed to hit that?
It does not find itself pleased at the incursion of intruders upon its world, and as it prepares to go into attack, that is where we're going to end today's session. So, thank you very much, of course, to my wonderful players. Thank you so much for being a part of this show. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on stream today. For those of you who are watching at home, we greatly appreciate you stopping by. We did go a little bit over time, mostly because we started a little bit later. But yeah, guys, look, we're here. We're doing stuff. We have a massively jam-packed schedule of Dead Aussie Gamer shows throughout the week. Mondays, we have Curse of the Crimson Throne. Wednesdays, Rise of the Rune Lords. Fridays, Extinction Curse. And Saturdays, Dag versus The Walking Dead. We also have other
Rise of the
shows that
Rune
we
Lords?
do. What's that?
You said Rise of the Rune Lords. When's
Did I?
that one on?
You
Yeah.
did.
Oh, no. What? Oh, Rime of the Frost Maiden. No, that's not right either. Reign of Winter. I know this. Reign of Winter is like Rime of the Frost Maiden before Rime of the Frost Maiden was cool. That's basically what it is. That's the thing. Yeah, it starts with an R, and then naturally Rise of the Rune Lords always just comes out of my mouth. Nailed it. Professional. So yes, go check out all of the cool shows that I've got here. If you haven't followed us already, give us a follow. Come check out all the cool stuff we do. Yeah, Dag vs. The Walking Dead's always a fun one. So the next one up, however, is Friday's Extinction Curse. But if you want to see me on other shows as well, hey, I'm going to be on Careful Cantrip. We are a show that runs on Wednesday morning for me in Australia, or Tuesday evening for the folks in the US. We are getting very close to our end of season finale. Very, 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 very close. So if you haven't checked that out, go and have a look at that. And we've got Dragon Kitchen coming up. More details to follow. And I think that's all I've got in the woodworks at the moment. I know I've got a show with a couple of charities coming up in November, but we don't need to talk about that yet. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times per week. Now, I always get to this point of the night where I'm like, let's go raid someone. And
And there's no one to raid.
No one is freaking there to raid. Let's see. Do we have anyone to raid? Do we have, the closest thing is someone playing Ninja Turtles. So, no, we do not. But that's okay. Guys, instead, in lieu of raiding tonight, what I'd like to do is I'd like to ask each and every one of you in chat, just take a moment, and I would like for you to send a message, right? Type a message, whether it's online, on Facebook, on Discord, whatever. Find someone. Yeah, I don't do reruns, Myth. Also, hi, Myth. Find someone that you haven't spoken to in a while. Someone who you're like, oh my God, it's been ages since I talked to, blah, 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 blah. And send them a message. Tell them how you're feeling. Tell them what you're doing. Ask them what's going on in their lives. Take a moment to just appreciate the people that, life as whatever chaotic part of life has pulled you away for however long. Just take that moment. Just, send that appreciation. Send that love. Put that into the world. Because, hey, there's lots of shit that happens in the world, and sometimes it's a good way to, cheer someone up. Maybe they'd want to hear from you. Maybe they want to be able to catch up and reignite those very, very old friendship fires. So, yeah, go do that for me. Guys, stay safe, stay wonderful, and as always, until we meet again, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks!
Bye.